We're going to look at the discriminant in lesson 93. Now, the discriminant is just a certain area of the quadratic formula. So quadratic formula, x equals negative b, yada, yada, yada. B squared minus 4ac is what's known as the discriminant. All right, discriminant. So what we can actually observe very early on in the quadratic formula what kind of solution we are going to have in the end. There's three different options. Option 1, or I put A, is when b squared minus 4ac, or the discriminant, equals 0, then your solution for x is going to be one real number. It's going to have 1. All right, because imagine if b squared is 0, well, that would cancel, so you'd have plus or minus 0. Well, that doesn't do anything. So you just have b, negative b over 2a. So one real number. For b, when your discriminant, b squared minus 4ac, is a positive number, there are two real solutions. Once again, because of the plus or minus. And then c, when b squared minus 4ac, the discriminant, is a negative number, then you have two complex solutions. Complex meaning imaginary number. You have I, because you got to take out the negative in the square root. So those are your three options. So we're just going to solve two. If it asks for the discriminant, solving it is actually very easy. So example 1, we're solving for the discriminant. It actually says do not solve. We just want to know what kind of solution we're going to have. So first thing we got to do is get everything on one side. So we add 4x, subtract the 2. So x squared equals, x squared plus 4x minus 2 equals 0. All right? Now we are trying to find b squared minus 4ac. That's it. Not even the square root part. So b squared minus 4ac. What is b? b is 4. So we have 4 squared minus 4 times a. A is 1. C is negative 2. And we're going to see if we have 0, a positive number, or a negative number for our solution. So 4 squared would be 16. 16, negative 4 times 1 is negative 1. Negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. So our answer is 22. So therefore, how we would write our answer for example 1 is two real number solutions. Okay? So we'd say 22 is the discriminant, or 22, and then, oh, sorry, you can't see that with the glare. But all I wrote is two real number solutions. That's all I wrote. So that would be part B. So now let's look at example 2. We've got to get all these on one side, so I'm going to add 3x squared. We want that positive. I'm going to add 8, so that gives me 3x squared minus 2x plus 8 equals 0. So in b squared minus 4ac, b is negative 2. Negative 2 squared minus 4 times a times c. Negative 2 squared, since the negative's in parentheses, it's going to be negative 2 times negative 2, so that's a positive 4. Negative 4 times 3 is 12. Oh gosh, 12 times 8, what is that, 96? All right, 96. So this is a negative 96. So it would equal negative 92. So therefore, since it's a negative, my answer would be, I'll put it over here, two complex solutions as my answer. So that's all you do to solve for the discriminant. Just find b squared minus 4ac, figure out if it's 0, positive, or negative, and then show what your answers would possibly be.